I'm Larry Wood, and I approve this message.
From
the Weather Brothers!
Tick tick guitar.
We are
Weather Brothers!
Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to the channel. I am DJ iWeb here with
G-Funk Retro.
G-Funk Retro. What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? It's been a minute since I've seen the
I know.
new intro.
It's you know what? It's just one of those. It just doesn't get old. You know, it just
No.
does not get old. So
A lot of jumping around.
Yeah.
And stuff.
you know,
And,
they some might say we're a little too hyper or a little bit extra, but those little bits don't have their own YouTube to stream from. So
That's right. That's how we do it.
yeah. So how you been, man? What's new?
Oh man, lots of changes in the 4th Avenue garage.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Lots of changes.
I'm just posting this on Instagram so everyone knows where to find us. So in the meantime, let me switch over to my right screen. Show me what you got.
What do I got? We can do it like a quick scan, I guess.
Scan it up.
I'll switch over the other camera, and I kind of redid the so this right here, this is like the custom
Section.
custom section. I got some Thunders, the 6x6 bone shaker, and this is probably something new that you haven't seen is the so in honor of Matt Gabe's car,
Yeah.
now all of a sudden I have 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 variations.
So
Of
in the
the,
matter of what, a month?
pretty much, bro. I'm not kidding you. And I just got this one literally the other day, like day before yesterday.
Yeah, I've seen that
Like
one.
I was like, I don't think I have that color yet. Let me check. And now, I've got to take another picture of, so I have pictures of like my castings,
Right.
because now I'm looking for variations, right?
Right.
And, well, you can see there's Matt
Yeah.
Gabe.
Yeah, the fair lady. Yeah.
So I've got all the I've got lots of variations of the RV.
Yeah.
I've got tons of variations of the highway hauler, and I like to thank Brother James for this beauty.
That green one?
Yeah, I just got that.
That's nice. I
A
do.
week ago.
I do think I have that one.
At the last toy show, it was $80, and Brother Yabra said, "Hey, you got this one?" And I was like, "No." There's a reason why, like those high-end ones, I have to.
You just kind of hold off on and wait until it's right, right?
I gotta wait till it's right, and
Right.
I gotta wait till I have the funds, right? Because I can't just be
Or a
dropping.
trade, you know.
Yeah, trade. Yeah, kind of like as soon as that's the fun thing about it. Is as soon as you find something, it's like, okay, so now that's on my radar,
Right.
and how do I get it, and how do I get it at a good price, right? So, do I trade for it? It's funny when there's a guy just asked me, like literally like 10 minutes ago. He's like, "Do you have any?" Because I have an ad up on a marketplace for that I'm buying and selling collections, and he's like, "Do you have any supers and any Mighty K's?" I was like, "I think I have some Mighty K's, and I've got this super," and I sent him a picture of
The maroon one.
Yeah, what do you call it?
Well, that's well. I was thinking
Solero.
the Mighty K Super, but I feel you.
Oh, well, no, I didn't send him the Mighty K Super because I sold the Mighty K Super last week to shout out to
Andrew
Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Close. Like the sauce. That's how he
Yeah.
spells it. Yeah.
Hey, he's super saucy from what I hear.
Yeah. And I didn't know. Oh, so this is funny. This is the backstory. So he says, I want to come look at some of your stuff. This was like last Tuesday.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I got some, because I sold a bunch of main lines to a guy who he bought like $350 worth. He bought a bunch of main lines, most of my carded main lines,
Yeah.
and then a basket full of loose stuff that was mostly just opened and then put in the basket. I mean, not by me, but by the guy I got it from. And so there's a lot of nice cars in there. But anyway, so this guy's like, I want to come take a look. I'm like, great. So he came by with his kid, and he was like a shorter guy, and he kind of looked familiar, but I couldn't really place him. And I was like doing other things while he was looking, because I had like a folding table out, and he was just looking and looking, and he's like, do you have any supers? And I said, yeah, and I've got some convention cars too. And so he looks through everything, and then after about 5 minutes, I was like, how long, and I always ask everybody, like, how long have you been collecting?
Right.
And he's like, I think he said for a year, and then he pointed to his son, who hadn't said a word yet, and it's like, he's been collecting longer. Now, flashback to a garage sale in springtime, and I asked him, evidently, this was the same guy. I asked him how long
You
how
were
long
out,
he'd been.
you were out looking
he'd
for
been-
supers, right? At this one?
I was looking for supers,
Yeah.
and the guy like kind of avoided me, didn't want to send me any pictures. He's like, you're just gonna have to come. And he had other stuff besides that, but he said that he had like a couple supers. And so it turns out this was the yard sale that the guy kicked me out of because I called him out on
Not having
I was like,
supers,
"Where's the
right?"
supers?"
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I don't have any supers. He's like, my dad, like, he made a mistake. I'm like, what do you mean your dad made a mistake? Like, how does your dad make a mistake on supers? And it turns out I'm pretty sure I was talking to him online, but
Yeah.
he was lying to me. So this is the one where I don't know how many more people went to his garage sale because I took all of his signs down after he kicked me out, because it was kind of in the woods, and you had to go like down this road like a couple miles and then turn. So it wasn't like in the city.
Goodness gracious.
So yeah, so I loaded up the van, and I had like all like 6 of his signs. So
long story short,
So
if you-
Alfredo was there.
Alfredo
That
was
was the
there.
guy that I talked to, and I was like, "Do you remember that guy?" He's like, "Yeah, I remember that guy." Was like all mad over whatever, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know why he was so mad." He was just like, "You get the heck out of here." He didn't use nice words, but anyways,
full circle.
full circle. Alfredo bought the Mighty K Super last week, and he bought all my supers. I had 2 supers and something else. Oh, and he bought a couple of convention cars. So what I thought was going to be just maybe a $50 or $100 night, he dropped a little bit more, so a couple hundred. So there you go. You never know.
Yeah, you'd be proud of me. Maybe we should have a seller's corner section. But
Yeah.
I sold a car this week.
You did.
I did. Sold this guy right here. Boom.
Whoa.
Big time.
The remote control.
Cybertruck. Sold it out.
Then you tried to sell that at Vegas.
I
if
did.
I
I did.
recall.
It's just so big. So,
Right,
it takes up. I had 2 of them, and I sold them both. They've been taking up room in my my Hot Wheels closet. So I have the Hot Wheels room in here, but I'm not gonna display it. It's too big. So I was like, I'm gonna let it go. So I let it go. It went for a fair price. Both of them went for a fair price. I'll put it at that.
Can you tell me, or will you tell me where you sold it? Was it
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't eBay, it's just Facebook.
Just Facebook. They
Marketplace?
came and picked it up and see.
Like in one of your groups or like a
No,
marketplace?
Marketplace. I don't do much
Okay.
on there, but I put it up and
I'm proud of you. There you go.
yeah,
That's-
one went for sale, and I was like, well, I got the other one. I'll leave the ad up, and we'll see if anyone bites. And this other guy's like, oh, my kid wants it. I'm like, cool. It's fun.
Speaking of Cybertrucks, I'm happy to say that I have every variation of Cybertruck.
Oh,
There's 3 different versions. There's a green, a orange, and this last one that just came out. This one.
I don't think
not
I
that
have any of them.
You don't have any?
No.
Oh, brother.
Dang.
Well, it's too bad because they're kind of cool and they're a hot item. They're like
Oh, they're hot? Oh, well, there
like
you go.
$20
20 buns for a main line?
for a mainline. Yeah.
Sheesh.
So, and I don't know if you can tell, but there is these 2 wheels are the same, but the wheels are different. So
Are those spray painted or is it raw?
it looks raw
Okay.
to me. I haven't opened one, but yeah, I found a couple of those earlier this
Nice,
week.
dude. Nice.
No Silverados, but
What can you do?
it's fun to hunt the Q case, that's for sure.
It's fun to hunt the cute cases. That's for sure. All right.
The cute
Q
and
cases.
Q cases.
Trying to find
that's
that
what a
truck, right?
Silverado is. Trying to find that C10, which they already dropped it earlier in the RLC.
Oh,
right?
wait, what
They
is
already
that?
dropped that one. Oh, wait,
Boom.
you got it?
Oh, boom.
But they also dropped it as the
Nails here. Come on.
So I transitioned to the mail find real quick. So, because I just opened up my C10. So let's talk about that. Let me see. Let me find it. So here we go. Boom. Now should we go?
That's
low?
how it should be displayed.
Or
No,
low or
not like
high?
that. Not high, low. It should be.
Where's
It should
my
be displayed low.
low?
Yeah.
Trying to make it like a cool little so you can see both of them here.
So side by side. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me work on this. You guys,
Okay.
listen, right screen and boom. Okay. I want you guys to get the full effect here.
Pretty smart of them to do it like that, to cater to both the low and slow crowd and the
The
regular.
lifted. There we
Well,
go.
I wouldn't even call that lifted. I just call that your normal stance, like your daily.
Yeah, yeah. So this is not the first time they've done this. I've got this. In fact, this is the 3rd iteration I have, which I'll show you momentarily. But I like it, and the mechanics of it's pretty easy, right? You just flip the little switch underneath, boom, it's lifted, boom, it's lowered, and I love this truck. I think it's classy, and I think it's ironic it came out at the exact same time that Super was hitting. I don't think they intentionally did that. There's a few times that it's like ironic when things drop. Do you recall last year when we went out to the Diecast SuperCon?
Like the Jesse car.
It's right when the Jesse car dropped, right? And we just so happened to go
that's
see
what
him.
I was thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, man, I had no idea this season was gonna drop, and I've seen like 3 or 4 of them here. So, pretty cool when things line up. But I love this truck. I love the color. I love the lifted. To me, honestly, I like it lifted. You like it low and slow?
Yeah, I like it low and slow. I mean, just lifted like that. It looks like a farm truck. I mean,
Yeah.
boring.
I see merit on both sides, but I think it's kind of clever how the wheels kind of tuck in underneath, and and it rolls smooth either way. So my only real thing with this is that the display, it's not great, right? They put it in the box. I would appreciate more of the acrylic, but I get it because like if you're gonna play with it and take it out, then you can't really like screw it down. But if you recall some of the other acrylics, they didn't screw them down. They kind of propped it up with an insert. Do you recall? Was it the green Jaguar or what was it that one of them? It was just held in with the inserts. I think it was the Jaguar.
This Jaguar right here.
Yeah. So if you take the insert out, does it move around? I think, right? Yeah. Yeah. It's sitting on the plastic. You see that?
Yeah, the Pagani's the same way, kind of.
Well, no, the Pagani's still nailed down, but I feel what you're saying where it has the insert. So it doesn't.
Oh, I see. Like it. Yeah, yeah. It's like it's got the plastic mold on the bottom and then the on the top.
Mm-hmm.
But like that, so they have it displayed with the hood open,
Right.
which is cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So let me hit you with this other picture because this is a pretty sick pic. You ready? Boom. Look at that. Oh, wait. You liked them all lowered. Let's do that.
There we go.
Isn't that sick, though?
That is sick.
Where you at? Boom. Yeah, dude. Oh, right screen. It's tough. I'm working two screens here at one time. You guys got to bear with me. So out of the three, what's your favorite?
Out of the three, I'm gonna say this one's my favorite.
Oh, what is that? Hold on, let me bring you up. What is this? Is that one of Chris's cars?
No, this is a custom by Johan.
Johan?
Johan.
Y'all kidding?
Number 7. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Did you
I just
drop it?
dropped it. But it's got magnets supposedly. Actually,
Oh,
yeah.
man. You shake it loose.
I don't know what I did. But if anybody doesn't know, Johan is a customizer out of Indonesia.
Yeah, he makes great work. I've seen it before.
He does make great work, and I'll just show this one too. I'm not gonna open it, but I got this one from him
Yeah. So
earlier.
I'm interested in how much you got that for.
I will tell you. Guess how much I got it for?
That's a phenomenal car, by the way.
It is phenomenal.
I've seen it
and
on.
he told me it's a 1 of 1.
Yeah, I've seen it on. I've followed Junkie Room for a long time.
Bro, get this. I'm looking in the magazine. Do you have it there? The Diecast
Which one?
Heroes.
Yeah, but which magazine? There's a bunch of them.
The last one.
Mine?
Yeah.
Our
the one,
magazine? Oh.
the competition one.
Was that one in it?
He submitted? He submitted something. I didn't even know.
Yeah, but not. Yeah, so it's
Not
ironic.
that, but he did submit. Yeah, there it is.
Transition. Yeah, so I've been following him for a minute though. Phenomenal work.
Right. That's why I had to cop it.
I don't know. He the language isn't in English, so I don't know.
He does speak English. Because now I'm friends with him. And I don't know what happened to that.
Anyways, that's a phenomenal piece. So, $100. I mean, now mind you, I think it's worth more than 100. But that's the thing too, is that if you're not, well, not necessarily. I was gonna say if you're not a customizer, you wouldn't know what all goes into it. I mean, I think that's probably like a $300-$400 custom. I think.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'd paid that much. I got it for $45.
That's a steal, dude.
I know.
Shipped?
Right?
Shipped?
No. Shipping was another 45, but
Yeah.
it comes from
Yeah.
Indonesia.
Right. That's what I was gonna say.
But DHL tracking, and they had it tracking exactly to the hour. Like I was getting text messages.
By the hour, huh?
Yeah, they're like, your thing will be delivered by the end of day.
All right.
I was like, my man.
Nice.
So,
I wonder what
Give me-
$45 here is to in his dollar.
right. That's a good question.
Yeah, you might have just put him through college.
You can't say stuff like that, man.
Oh.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
just
You
talking about the American dollar. That's all.
the Indonesian,
Oh, it's Indonesia. I don't know.
the Gupta, whatever they use their currency.
Who knows
The
how
Indone-
much a dollar's worth in
The
their land?
Indonesian dollar is not quite as strong as the American dollar.
Or it's the opposite, and it's pennies on a dollar over there.
You know, actually, you can get a lot of his stuff is pretty affordable. He posts some stuff regularly, and most of I don't know how much he's. Well, I will say it seems like his stuff is reasonable. I mean, again, maybe it must go farther over there, obviously, than here. But yeah, like I mean, 45 or like that was 45, and but I've paid more. Like this one costs more through not through it's a Johan design, but I paid like double what the guy probably got it for.
Hmm.
But but this is number 7 of 10, so limited edition, right?
Yeah, one of what?
But going just to bring it around full circle, I was looking through the magazine, and then I'm like looking, and I see like Junkie Room, and I saw, I was like, Johan did that. That guy's in our. I mean, that just goes to show, I'm I'm not judging the person per se. I'm just judging the car. But I didn't know that he was actually
In our magazine.
in our not just our magazine, but in our competition.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's phenomenal. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love it. Well, I did get I got your package in the mail, and wanted to share what you gave me.
You did. I bet my package is bigger than yours because look at your little package you
Oh.
gave me. It's a mini package.
No, when you actually look at the package that it came in.
Oh,
By the way, I appreciate it still being in the acrylic. I was fully anticipating you ripping it out and throwing it on an orange
Well,
track.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's actually, it's, it's pretty like this is almost as close as you can get to it being loose, right?
Yeah.
Like a clear acrylic. Like the only thing that's, is if I undid it and then I undid it from the bottom, but
Right.
I mean, it's pretty much open. So,
Love it. So that was
but that's what it came in, right?
yeah, there it is. There
I
it is.
kept all that and so appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, yeah. So for those of you who have been living under a rock and don't know, I love the Lamborghinis. So I've got a gang of them upstairs, and then you've been pulling them all aside as you've been buying, selling, trading collections in. So I appreciate that. Here's all the carded ones, my Lucy's. Let me show you what I did with my Lucy's. I don't know if you're ready for this one. Boom. Check out that.
Ah. Oh, you got the Freightliner with the regular
Put the
wolves.
Lucy's in the Freightliner. Yeah. That
Nice.
looks pretty sick. Listen, I think this is one of the drops of the season. Drops of the season was this Freightliner.
I think you might be right.
Oh, you got one too. What color wheels did you get?
I got the what are they, bronze? That's
Yeah.
what they're supposed to be, right? The bronze.
Yeah,
wheels.
bronzy. Yeah.
Bronzy, yeah. Yeah, both of mine came. I say both. I'm only just showing you one here because I did actually sell the other
You sold the
one.
other one to Yabra?
No,
Oh.
somebody else.
Oh my gosh. Poor Yabra.
But so here's the thing. I got the extra of the C10
yeah.
because Mitchell needed one, and I sold him one, at cost because,
Well, that's sure
boys
nice
are
of you.
boys, right? You do me a favor, I'll do you
Mitchell is
whatever.
one of the boys where you get it at cost. What has he done to achieve that status?
Well, I guess he's bought some stuff from me. So if you buy
Okay.
stuff from me, then
Yeah, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
yeah, no, he's bought stuff from me. So now if you buy stuff from me, you're in the club, you get a discount. And so I got number 2, and he's like, "Did you get the Freightliner?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I got the Freightliner." He's like, "How much?" I'm like, "Well, It's $100 if you want it.
That's fair. That's fair.
This was 2 weeks ago, or
It's
a
up
week
now.
after a week after it dropped.
It's 140 now.
I know, and that's what I told him. I was like, he's like, that's double what it costs. I'm like, that's right, but I gave you the C10 at cost, and so this one, if you want it, you have to pay up for it, knowing that I think this one was going to go up, just like
Mm-hmm.
I think the C10 will go up. Um, and he's like, "Oh, I can't do it. Whatever, blah blah blah."
This guy.
Fast forward, another guy who's bought some stuff from me is like, "Did you get the Freightliner?" I'm like, "I sure did." He's like, "I'll give you $100 for it." I said, "Sold."
You didn't even have to tell him the price. He said it.
He offered that,
Well, there's
and he's
a man
already
that
bought
gets it.
stuff from me. He's already bought stuff from
There
me,
it
so
is.
he's already come up a couple times and got a couple things. So again, if you're in my good graces, I guess, then
Yeah.
you get deals.
Yeah.
So someone else asked me today, that same guy that was asking about supers and the Mighty K.
Mm-hmm.
No, not that guy. Another guy. There's a lot of guys I'm talking to.
You're in the circle.
I'm in the circle. I'm in the middle of the circle. People are talking to
You're
me.
dealing.
Some guy asked me, he's like, "Did you get a Freightliner?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got one." And then I just said $200.
Yeah.
If you want it out of my cold dead
Out of
hands, or
your
my
personal collection.
yeah, if you want it to come out of the PC, you're gonna have to pay up for it. And then he said, "I'll think about it." So either that guy doesn't really know what they are. I mean,
It'll get
they,
there.
you can get them. You can get them on the secondary market, obviously, but if you get them now, they're going to be cheaper than later, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I put it up in the display case for now, and I'll sit on it. I like it. Did you know that they're coming out with another hauler?
I didn't know that.
They are, and
I
it's like
heard.
red and
I thought
white.
there was rumors of one.
No, it's official. It was on the
Is it that?
sneak table.
Is it the flat?
It is. It is.
Is it like the one is? I don't know if it's more. It's like Thunder Rollish, right? Like
It
kind of
is
flat,
Thunder Rollish. It's almost like European.
but not the.
It's not. I know what you're.
Oh,
I. We're on the same page.
kind of not like that.
You're
But
getting
kind of
closer.
like that.
You're getting closer.
I'm getting warmer. What other ones do I have here?
I. Yeah, I guess you'd be the one that would have it.
Right, I would be the one that would.
You're making me think where my holiday hauler is because
Yeah, you're wondering where that one is?
I've got it. I know I've got it because green's my favorite color, and I've got all the holiday cars. Which, by the way, we still don't know what the holiday car is this year. Last year,
It's almost Christmas time.
it is. We had the Gasser. Was last year the Gasser?
I don't know.
It was. It was that red and white Gasser. Anyway, so we'll see what comes out this year. But coming up, we got that truck on Monday. In fact, my hyperdrive already hit. So
The what is that? The green was it that like Dodge? It's not a Power Wagon.
I think it is a Power Wagon. Yep, the '64 Power Wagon. That green one.
Wasn't the
This one.
wasn't the Power Wagon last year the one of the holiday cars?
They haven't done this one. This one's big. This one is it's big.
4-door.
Yeah. So looking forward to that one. But yeah, thank you for those Lamborghinis. Making my collection complete. So, you working on any new customs or anything? Probably don't want to share, but you can tell me if you're working on anything.
I have thoughts and I have ideas, and funny you should say that because I was about to break out the
Tesla?
no, the Tesla. At one time, I wanted to do a 6-wheel Tesla truck, but that idea came and left. Now I've got some other stuff I'm thinking of, and I was gonna break out the tools and stuff today. I was clearing the table off because on my stuff, it's all put away in the armoire, and then when I get
Get the
the
itch.
bug or the idea, yeah, because I don't want to go out to the
It is cold.
garage and do it because it's cold and
I got a little space heater that I get cooking out there.
isolated. Yeah, so, but I've been thinking about it because I need to bring something. I need to bring some heat to Vegas, right? Because I gotta try to either one up. Well, I gotta one up myself. I gotta go to the next level, right?
Hmm.
I mean,
I
this guy
mean,
needs
you're
a
you're in
companion.
you're in the pro status in Vegas.
I know, right? That's right. I'm next level, so
Mm.
now
Brother
I
v
gotta go next
brother v
level.
brother v brother.
That's right.
Let's go.
Now,
Let's
I
go.
mean, see, I always had the skills. I just had to tap into them.
Absolutely.
And
And the thing is, so someone posted because that the Diecast Heroes magazine did come out. If you haven't got yours, our competition issue has dropped. Go head over to Diecast Heroes. Make sure you scoop it up. But it dropped, and I got mine. I love it. It's awesome. And there was a collector, and he's like, oh well, he did a post. I didn't win. I didn't place, but it's pretty cool to be in a magazine. Thank you. And I said, my guy, like, customizing is subjective. Customizing is an art. What you have built is art, and it's tough to compete against other art. At one competition I could win, and at one competition I could not even place. And it just depends on who's judging and what they like. I mean, because to be honest with you, I don't like majority of what other people like. Like, my tastes are way different and way out of the box, and I'm just, a lot of car guys don't get what I like to do. So, long story short, I gave him lots of praise and kudos and said, yo, man, keep your head up. And it's not about competitions, although, believe me, I'm one that understands I love competitions and I love winning competitions. But even if you don't walk away with anything or any kind of award or anything, it doesn't mean that what you've built isn't worthy of an award. So
right.
that's why I said to him. And
Yeah,
one way or another.
and even just to have your stuff in a magazine,
That's cool,
like
right?
they dedicated the whole magazine to everybody who submitted, right? And
Yeah.
so it's just, and even going back and looking, it's like, whoa, that was really cool, and like, oh yeah, I seen that, and
Yeah,
I remember that, and so it's awesome that you're forever immortalized.
that's right.
And they had a nice write-up of Weber Brothers, so
Mm.
kudos to them.
Yep. Shout out to Tony and Carmen. You guys are significantly impacting the diecast space, and we really appreciate it. So,
Yeah, superstars there.
yeah. Do we have anything else on the agenda, or that about wraps it up, eh?
Well, something.
Oh! I didn't even see. I didn't even see the chance.
You didn't even see it?
Mm. What's in the bag, ladies and gentlemen?
Bro, I told you I had a surprise for you.
I forgot my
Just-
surprise.
Guess what you told me to get?
What did I tell you to get?
Yeah. Remember you said I should get one of these little
Oh, the little tables to display.
little
Nice.
TV tray, baby.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
folds up.
That's perfect. Let's see what you
So
get.
I couldn't wait. The pre-show I kind of went through some of the
That's all right. I have
some of the stuff. And I'll so like 544,
$5 a box or a bag.
549.
All right.
And then this one was look what I got
Ooh,
in there.
That's an easy hauler. That's an easy find right there.
Right. A lot of six wheelers on this one.
That's right up your alley.
I'll turn all these over and then we can go through a little bit of them.
Mm-hmm. So those haulers are an easy pickup. That yellow one's not a Hot Wheels, right?
This one?
Right.
Yeah, that's Hot Wheel. It's old school Hot Wheel.
Is it really?
But it
Yeah,
see
it
that?
is. That's old.
Right? And it's like so they did must have did them differently back then. Going history here
Yeah.
when they first started making them with the 80s black walls, and then
Well,
they
and
changed it.
the base is metal, right? Maybe it was the way they were cutting costs. It was such a big casting that ended up being heavier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Another well, this one's missing the dump.
Yeah, that's
So,
cool though.
um got some parts here. Here's one that's missing the wheels, but this would be so something like this would be cool to make a custom out of or something.
Yeah,
This is
especially if you rust it out.
yeah, right. Or I could put it on this truck because it's already broke. Look at that. But this one doesn't have any wheels either.
Well,
What's
we
going
got
on
we got an abundance of wheels. We can fix those.
here? Right. I wanted to show you this one. This one might be. Do you know the name of this one?
It's like hyper something, hyper speed or something.
No, it's called Dual Fueler.
Oh, dual fuel.
So
That'd be
yeah,
a
so
sick Batmobile.
fuel in there, and then
Set that aside for
kind
me.
of a. What's that?
Set that aside for me, unless you want it.
You like that one?
Well, I can
Okay,
make
I'll
that
put
into
it.
a bat. You know what I mean?
Okay, there you go. I'll put it right there for you.
Okay.
Um. So a lot of this one looks like the old Smokey and the Bandit.
It does.
Um.
That's pretty close.
Yeah. Stick that right there.
Nice.
Kind of a little brother.
You know, I was thinking the
Um,
other day, I was like, man, if there was an earthquake here, all my stuff would fall off the.
Look at this.
There's
Got
an
the.
earthquake
I've
there.
already
all
got
your
the
cars are
purple
falling.
one.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Well, parts it is.
Yeah. So not a lot of new stuff, but there's some stuff that I can make.
Hey, that white one on the bottom left, that's what that new freight. No, bottom left. That's what
Oh,
that freight one looks like.
Oh yeah, yeah. Kind of like that one, but
Mhm.
does it has it's a 6-wheel, right?
Probably. With some dualies on the back, I'm sure. That Pizza Hut one's fun.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well,
Some good stuff in the in the hall.
yeah. It was good to get back streaming. Past couple weeks have been kind of crazy. Next week I'm not going to be able to stream. Crazy with Black Friday weekend stuff, but looking forward to making this again more regular. Hopping on, talking some diecast cars. So those of you that are watching, make sure you like and subscribe. Shout out to Lamborghini Cool Boy, who's blowing up the chat. I see you, man. I see you. I appreciate the support.
Look at that. I got two of the same casting in one bag.
What are the chances?
What are the chances? So can make some sort of weird or cool custom out of that.
Make a double decker or something.
Man, I've got so many ideas.
So just start. In fact, I got a really cool idea. I'll talk to you about off camera
Off
here.
later.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Because it's just one of those like if I got a big idea and I don't want to like just articulate it, then someone else can do it, and or then almost there becomes this like accountability of like, well, I got to do that thing. So, but it's an idea that's flowing. So I'll talk to you about it in a bit. But again, for all of those out there watching on the interweb, make sure you like and subscribe. Sharon's Karen. You know what I mean? And appreciate you guys' support. So until next time, I'm DJ iWeb.
G-Funk Retro.
We'll catch y'all later.